our heart. We've been working with those programs all year. Luke Karate's parents are both military. His dad just got back from serving his 4th tour in Afghanistan, and Jim Knowlton's our athletic director is military. So, it's real special for us to be a small part of that and to raise some money and awareness for those 2 projects. So, in terms of the games, yeah, they're important. But we're trying to. I just said to the guys today, we've been playing good hockey here for the last month, with the focus being on ourselves and being on the things that we need to do to be a good playoff team in March. And now that we've crept a little bit better in the standings, it's not time to start getting focused on positioning and what other teams are doing and wins and losses. We need to keep focused on the process and things that we're doing to make us a good hockey team right now.
Brock had said in the middle of the season, when maybe you guys hit a little bit of a tough stretch, everybody decided, yeah, we are doing things to maybe cut corners, and that's not what this team needs. Do you see that difference now in the last? You talked about maybe the last 7 or 8 games that not happening.
There's been just a real strong difference in our team in the last 8 games, and just a much higher attention to detail, more willingness to play team hockey. We're finishing checks, we're back checking more. Real key thing that you see from teams that are playing together are not taking selfish penalties and blocking shots. And our team block shot numbers are up dramatically. Because there's nothing more you can say to your teammate about carrying the win than blocking a shot. It's miserable. Nobody wants to do it. It's not fun. It hurts. You potentially get injured. But that's how you win hockey games. And we have a lot of guys blocking a lot of shots right now, which tells me that there's some good things happening inside that room in terms of the cohesiveness and togetherness.
Could you talk a little about Scotty? He seems to be playing as well as he has all year too.
Yeah, I think that our middle 10 games of the year, we were going through some issues, and Scotty was fighting it a little bit as well. And so when you're doing that at the same time, what it does is it exposes all of your worst traits and all of your weaknesses as a team. And as I said then, if we're big enough men to address them and not hide from them, we can keep getting better. And credit to Scotty, he took responsibility, he took ownership of it. And I think what he's done a really good job the last 8 games is he's just got refocused on being Scotty Weibo. We don't need him to be anybody else. We don't need him to put a cape on and be Superman. He doesn't have to try to play the same way that Jason would play. Scotty's a really good goalie, and when he plays his game and just focuses on that instead of trying to do things that are special, then he's going to get us a chance to win every night.
Coach, can you talk a little about Brock being named a finalist for the Senior Class Award?
Yeah, I think that Brock's also going to have a chance to be a strong candidate for the Student Athlete of the Year award in our league as well. He just really embodies everything you want your program to be about here. He's a tremendous student athlete, gives back to the community, he's a great teammate, he leads by example, leads in his work ethic. It's a hard school. It's a demanding academic place, and he's going to graduate with a master's degree in 4 years. And it's really impressive. And he's got a 3.7 GPA. So what he's done, how he goes about his daily business on the ice, in the community, and in the classroom, just sets a great example for what we want our program to be about.
And can you talk a little bit about Haggerty as well, his growth and being nominated for that Hobie Baker and what he's improved on over the year, especially in this game?
Well, I think first of all of our everybody in our team can take a lot from how Ryan goes about his business. Ryan comes to practice with a real want to get better. He puts a lot of time in. He's on the ice before practice. He stays on after practice to work on his game. He goes first in drills. Doesn't make mental mistakes in practice. He's engaged. He's checked in. And when you have a want and a drive and a will to get better and you push yourself, day to day over 3 years, you can make a lot of improvements. And his overall game has come leaps and bounds. And he's a much more complete hockey player, plays more physically committed, because of that, he has the puck more, and when he has the puck, he's really dangerous.